Hello, my name is Salvador Nunez Vasquez. For today's final project, I got ads and data for both female and male. I got my ads from, I got my female ads from Good Housekeeping magazine and got my ads for the male from Men's Health magazine. Let's go ahead and start with the female. Okay, before we go ahead and start with the slides, um, what I was able to find for the females were patterns with females were there are equal patterns with data collected. Upon my findings on the Good Housekeeping magazine, there are four categories that this magazine focused on. Those four categories are cleaning, food, health, and beauty. There was about 25% ads on cleaning, about 25% ads on food, and about 25% ads on health and beauty. The relative size on these ads is thin and or fit. Most of these ads have feminine touch, meaning there's more vibrant colors, flowers, hearts, and more writing. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the slides. So on the first slide, as you can see, there's a male and female, both older couple, um, obviously gray hair and whatnot. But she is there with her phone, happy with him. As you can see, they probably, make up on them because it's a ad and whatnot. So that's that for that slide. On this one, this ad, is take care of your skin. It's part of beauty. So, females tend to take care of their skin a little bit more than the males. So this one is showing plus sized woman happy though with her skin being treated by what they're trying to, sell you here for problems such as eczema, like shows right here. High protein, this is more of a, I want to say, for energy, pretty sure it's, 1 grams of sugar, it's targeting the ones bigger, size or people that just want to be able to get protein into their body, lose some weight. So, that's that one for that slide. For this one, as you can see, there's a female, happy, super clear skin, as you can see. And as you can see, they're feeding her, and it's not like, burger, hot dog, or something fattening. It's more of a kebab stick by the looks of it. There's vegetable, by the looks of it, there's chicken. So, there's that for that one. Here, there's just an M&M. You could see a little bit, not really, but there's that M&M right there is kind of shaped like a heart, the one up top where the lid is sort of open. This is more of a vibrant type of thing where the color is very bright. There's a pastel background. Women like to snack, so I think that's why that one's there. Honey Nut Cheerios, as you can see, big heart, they're advertising lower cholesterol, all for, fitness, beauty. It's all goes to the same thing, you feel healthy, you look healthy, that's how it goes. For this one, as you can see, Dove, you could totally tell by the ad, it's totally, how do you say, towards women. You could tell by the shape of the bottle. It's not just a square or something. Even has that little curve on there, targeting the woman, of course. This one, snacks. What more could you say, for that one? Uh, Dove Moisture, taking care of your body is a big thing more for women. I could say at least overall, if you were to say male do, but women more. This one you could tell towards them. There's a heart in the background. The bottle just it might sound weird, but it does look a little bit more feminine. You could just tell the background is, a blue. It's not, like a dark color, black or, something else. You can tell it's for the woman to take care of their skin. Right here, don't have to say much. Lipstick, obviously targeting the woman. They all have their skin super flawless, showing off makeup for their lipstick, showing you what you could buy and whatnot, focusing on that. This one, healthy. Let's see. Sorry about that. Just making sure we're on the right track. This one right here, healthy pet owners, gut, taking care of their animals. People love their pets. Same with this one. Go ahead and feed them the good stuff, not the bad stuff. Um, that dog is happy. Um, as you can see, they're trying to sell. There's a woman and a guy laying on the bed, trying to sell you a bed that's nice and comfortable for women to get their beauty sleep. I want to say this one speaks for itself. Woman right there getting advertised. There's the Good Housekeeping where I got my stuff from. This is what they gave me. We got pillows. Women have to hold more than one pillow, that's for sure. Pledge, like I said, cleaning supplies. Here is, of course, a female in the background. The floor is super shiny, so pretty sure that's what that did. Berries, keeping healthy. Best way to do it is to eat healthy. Swiffer, mopping, of course, targeted towards the woman. Basically, there it is. Super clean floors, basically showing you what it does. Clorox, taking out the trash, all part of the same thing where you have to clean. 3-in-1, more cleaning, of course. Just letting you know, clean, disinfects, sanitize for 24 hours. Um, More cleaning, Mr. Clean. Obviously, the sponge. Just targeted more towards women, I want to say. Not that male can't clean, but that's there, and that's what Good Housekeeping gave me. So that's why that was on there. Okay. And now let's move on to the male category. There were more categories in the male ads. The male ads focused more on the forged physique and contributions to that. For example, the main categories I found in my ads were outdoors, sports, food, and appearance. About 60% of the ads had outdoors, 25% included sports, about 25% was about appearance, and finally, about 20% was about food. There were other categories that contributed to these ads, such as health, building muscles, cologne, family, homes, cars, and etc. Most of the male ads had more black and white, like I mentioned earlier, with the whole background of the females. Although there were also ads that had some vibrant colors, there were more darker colors. So let's get into the ads. Start off with this one. Of course, you see cars. Cars is such a guy thing. Everything I'm saying, could be guy and girl, but we're talking about the whole overall aspect of this. So cars, it's a guy thing, background scenery, another car. There's sports right here. They're outside playing hockey. Notice how they're not at an ice rink or anything like that. That looks more of a lake that froze over and they're just playing their sports. They don't care where they're at. They just want to have fun. Got the car in the background up top. That's that. This one, is showing insurance, outdoors, cars. Insurance, pretty sure that boat was insured. Outdoor, of course, not just the car, man's toys, a boat, and a motorcycle. So he's got the best of both worlds. This one, we gotta eat healthy as well. So He's outdoors. He or she's outdoors, eating healthy, taking a quick snack, probably on a hike, got hungry, so showing that off. This one, same, showing more of a healthy lifestyle. It's not, like I said earlier, it's not a burger or something greasy. It's more of a sandwich. You can see some avocado in there. This one, almost like the last one. This one a little bit, but it's more, this one, they're trying to show you that it's a natural, yeah, it's bacon, but it's a natural choice. Basically, like saying, like they're just better than all the other ones, give us a try. This one, gotta, just how you're eating healthy, gotta drink healthy as well. Go ahead and get some almond milk, not just, like the regular milk. This one, trying to sell to the guys as it was, on the guys part of the magazine, basically. This one, trying to show you what drink, for your body, trying to work out. It's more of a protein snack, trying to make you fit, feel better about yourself. This one, obviously, kid playing shows more of what they grew up wanting to be, male construction and stuff like that. He's not playing with Barbies or anything like that, but there he is constructing, Lunchables, but at the end of the day, it's a little construction site, I guess you could say. This one speaks for itself, it's got his protein, tell fit male, as you can see. So he's got his protein, hitting the gym, of course. Gatorade, electrolytes. You can see two people playing basketball, being athletic. So, it's showing you gotta stay hydrated and whatnot. So there they are. Here's more stuff you could use while you are playing sports. Here you can see the two male playing basketball, being active, showing you, you should take care of your body. Again, basketball, sports and guys, best two things you could probably mix together. Got the chocolate milk in the background. Probably trying to sell you on, some good stuff. This one, if you're walking, you can see he's obviously a football player, or is what they're trying to show you. He's got a football in his hands, showing you that you could, play sports with the shoes that they're trying to sell you because they are comfortable and you would be able to, get around comfortably with those shoes, play sports and whatnot. These, by looks of it, it's more of a classic footwear. They're trying to sell, for males, this one more of a, getting to work or, running some grocery, some errands, not just, being lazy, just, being active, but, choosing something comfortable. You can see male and his best friend, the dog, outdoors, either hiking or just taking a stroll or walking the dog, getting out and about. This one, two kids playing outside. You got their playground play set in the background. They're on the grass playing, wrestling each other. What guys love to do, you like to horse around. This one, showing more of the natural, healthy aspect, getting pears, nice little sunset. I want to say it looks very vibrant, like I said, in the colors. It looks like summertime by the looks of the colors that they use for this one. This one, cologne, of course. Guy has to smell good, impress ladies. So right here is more of an ad. You could put on good smelling cologne, and you should put on good smelling cologne every here and there. So that's that one. This one, just like the other one, see the male showing off his suit, nice cologne bottle, trying to sell that to the guys, of course. So that was that one. And that should conclude the final. Yeah, just making sure that was it. Thank you so much. That was my final project on the male and female data that I collected. So yeah, that was my final project. Thank you so much. You have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.